Today we will learn the pre-algebra integers. I have written some rules from my class notes. That's what I'm sharing on the screen. Normally we begin with addition, subtraction, but I'm going to start with multiplication. Because once the rule of the multiplication is clear, we apply them in addition, subtraction and division. So let's see. I have written positive sign as plus and minus sign as negative. Now any positive number multiplied by a negative number, resultant will always be negative. It cannot be positive, it has to be negative. Any two negative numbers when multiplied together, result will always be positive. I repeat, you have negative 5 times negative 4. Answer is 20. Next page I'm going to do some questions and I'm going to explain, but just I'm putting these rules for you. And I have written special notes. It's a little typing error. It says when even numbers with negative integer signs are multiplied, resultant is always positive. So I'll erase this and I'll write here negative. Now, before going on these special notes, I will just first explain with examples. So let's see. Now, I said any two numbers with different sign, positive times a negative, will always be a negative integer. It cannot be a positive. I have, let's say, 6 times negative 7. We all know that we do not write a positive sign before any positive integer. We just leave it as a whole number. I can write plus 6, but we normally do not write. So I'm not going to write plus 6, I'm just going to write 6. 6 times negative 7 is negative 42. I'll take another example. I have 9 times negative 9. This is negative 81. After going all through these rules, I will explain that where we have exceptions, like where the resultant will always be negative or where it will always be positive, right? So just begin with, we see positive number multiplied by a negative number, resultant is negative. Let's take another example. I have 45 times negative 2. The answer is negative 90. Now, the second part of the rule says any two negative integers are being multiplied, the result is always positive. I'll just write positive. It's positive. I have negative 4 times negative 10. Answer is 40. And again I repeat, we will not write plus 40. We don't have to write plus 40, but this means it is positive 40. Let's take another example. I have negative 7 times negative 8. Answer is 56. The numbers can be large, the numbers can be small, but the rule will not change. I can take 100, negative 100 multiplied by negative 1. My answer is positive 100. Now, as a special note, I have written there that if any even number of digits with a negative sign are multiplied together. I repeat, even numbers of negative integers, which means when they are multiplied, the answer is always positive. Now, I have negative 2, negative 1, negative 4, negative 5. They are being multiplied. Now, I said, now don't get confused. I repeat my rule, okay? This rule is really going to help you all. It says even numbers. I am not talking about the even digits. Here I have taken 2 even digits, I have taken 2 even odd digits. Negative 2 is even, negative 4 is even. I am not talking about the digits, I am talking about the total numbers. How many numbers I am multiplying? 1, 2, 3 and 4. And 4 is my even number. 2, 4, 6, 8. We all know these are even numbers. So what do we do? Whenever even numbers of negative integers are multiplied, the answer is always positive. What will happen? Now see, negative 2 multiplied by negative 1 will give me positive 2. Okay, now negative 4, negative 5 multiplied together gives me positive 20. Finally, I multiply these two numbers. I'm putting a multiplication sign here. That gives me 40. My answer is 40. This is the rule. This is the way we check our answers. Always reconfirm. Now, the second part of the special note says, when odd number of negative integers are being multiplied, the resultant is always negative. Now, again, the rule is the same. I'm not talking about the even odd digit. I'm talking about the even numbers which are being multiplied together. Now we take negative 3, negative 4 and negative 2. Now you tell how many digits are being multiplied. 1, 2, 3 numbers are multiplied. 3 is an odd number. So what will happen? I multiply 3 with negative 4. I get plus 12. I have nothing with negative 2 to multiply and make it a pair or make it a positive number. I copy down -2 as it is. Now we apply the rule of multiplication. The first rule, positive and negative, always negative. So my answer will be -24. These are the basic strategies I'm giving you here, which actually will help you when you go in for your pre-SAT or eventually your SAT. These strategies are going to help you a lot. Next video, I'm going to explain the other rules, addition and subtraction, multiplication. Otherwise, the video will be too long. So I'll end up this session. So see you next time. Bye.